Hello, welcome
Hey,
to an episode of our journey. It's been a long time since we filmed one of these.
this is true.
How long do you think, Caitlin? Months,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, month, like maybe 6 months, it feels like. No, 3 months maybe.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Not that we haven't filmed a ton of content, just not this specifically. A
Just a bit of content. We've done a little bit of content.
little bit, yes.
That's it. I don't know, we've dabbled, if you will.
We dabbled, yes. A lot has happened. We were talking earlier today about the past year and taking a moment to acknowledge all that has happened in the past year, which is a lot.
Right?
Because if you recall, last year at this time, we had just started the social media machine, like maybe a month in ish, 6 weeks.
Oh, we thought we were so educated.
Yeah. Yeah. We tried stuff.
We're
We
like,
built a
oh,
company.
we've learned so much. Like, I can't even believe what we've learned since then. Oh.
Well, they say if you don't look at your former self and think, oh my God, what an idiot, then you haven't grown. So a year from now, I'll look back, hopefully, and think, man, that guy was an idiot.
And we'll have video proof.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So what crazy stuff will we come up with the next year? But what in one year, right? And this, had we set our goals, we say, okay, number one, salvage the business and be able to bring our salaries back because we had to cut them pretty much 50%, right?
Yep.
2, hire people because we need more people, right?
Yeah.
3, branch out of just oil and gas and engineering, more industries,
Check.
right? Right? Get how many more clients? What else? What else can we say? Partner with a network and get your own show.
Well, we didn't even have that on the goals list. That just was wonderful synergy of epicness.
Yeah, it was a side product of putting stuff out into the universe, right?
Amazing. Yeah, that partnership alone has been so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So valuable. And
training that's come out of it, right?
yeah,
Crazy. Now,
100%.
How many other partnerships, right? Partner with a company
Clients
that
down in the US. We now are expanded down to the US. That's cool.
yeah, overseas partner. Let's partner with
Overseas
partner in Spain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Investor broker partners down in the US. Check.
This is the thing, man, with goals and strategies and visions. Like, you can set them all you want, but and meet them, but there's things in business you just can't anticipate.
Well, and I've heard a few times now of people talking about goals, the classic SMART goals, right?
Oh, yes.
And how, the new thinking is getting away from that a little bit. And I'm not exactly 100% sure what the new framework is. I actually saw an ad for Mind Valley yesterday talking about, but I think it's more growth minded, not like I must achieve this, and I'm halfway there or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. For me, I like that approach. It's just.
Well, you and I always talked about this, right? Is that like, oh, we do our little annual strategy session. We set the goals for the company, and then the whirlwind takes over and we typically don't look at them again. But when we come back every year, we typically blow them out of the water, or the other ones have become irrelevant, right? But
yeah, it's no longer a list that we can go yes. It's like, yeah, too small, yeah, irrelevant, doesn't matter anymore. Things change, whatever.
Yeah. Right. And then the other ones are like, yep. Like, so there's some that are irrelevant. And I mean, one of the things that I like is that we paint a picture of our vision, of our future, of where we see ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not a matter of like, okay, that's not the current goal. It's like, does that fit into this image that you and I have of the future?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the perfect example is a new opportunity came our way that, you and I love cool ideas and side projects, right? So we're trying to be very careful about, oh yeah, let's do that, or oh, let's go over here and do this, right? Because we meet cool people with cool ideas and we're in, right? But a new opportunity that's like just coming to fruition, we're like, actually, it's not this is like fits our vision. It actually like gets us there faster.
Yes.
Right. So it is worth pouring our energy into versus
A distraction.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you saw my most recent TikTok. Oh yes, that's another thing. We're on TikTok as well. Don't tell the youngins. I snuck through the age filter.
Yeah. So what's I haven't watched it yet. What does it say?
I got distracted. Distracted, that's it. So distraction is actually the word distraction, as if you're losing traction. And so I really liked that. And there was another word that I liked like that. Do you remember what it was? Transcend.
Transcend. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Ooh, I like that. So yes, not to reinforce the fact that I just got distracted, but we also are on multiple social media platforms actively, which is a lot of work. If you don't have the awesome tools that we have, and if you don't, let us know, because we got to show you this. But a lot of work, a lot of content, a lot of strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to decide that this was, the future, not only for the business, but for the image we wanted to portray out there. It's another thing that year, the conceptualization and implementation of the Intibus, which I could have never predicted in a million years.
No.
Random, I don't know, bit of culture personified, I guess. That
Amazing. I love it when complete strangers are like, "Oh, look, there's the Intibus," and I'm like, "Yes, right? Yes, winning." And it is now an NFT.
Yeah, non-fungible.
It's official. Enta has their very first NFT. Gary V, eat your heart out, man. Inspired by you. We love it. We're on board. And yeah, check it out. What is it called? OpenSea.
OpenSea. Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, embrace the future. And
I mean, that was all of our team. That, like, Enos with her absolute mind-blowing, hey, I created this little octopus. It reminds me of, kind of the personified of who an Enta person would be. And we're like, what? This is amazing.
Yeah.
Savannah taking it and building out all of the characters, and then Turin coming in and, figuring out all the back end of the crypto and getting it hooked up as an NFT and just solving that. That was our team. That Enta is so meaningful to me in so many levels.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. It's a perfect example of we went further, faster in directions we never would have explored once we started adding to our team, right?
Yeah.
You and I are.
We're okay.
We're okay, but with our team around us, like, man, the stuff we've come up with and the fun we've had, like, headstand challenge, the champion.
I'll do autographs after this. Thank you very much.
Right. And we even had people in our network message us, say, hey, that looks fun. Can I join in?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. To Dungeons Dragon Innovation Day. Like, just so much. So much been able to, reinforce this amazing team and culture. Like, no, you're right. I could not have imagined this year a year ago.
Yeah, I'm super proud. And, by all accounts, the next year, even the next 6 months are going to be really exciting. All this stuff we've been working towards this whole year, we've been grinding and, fighting it out. I think they're going to start to come to fruition in a big way.
Yes.
My intuition is telling me. So super cool, right?
You have a pretty good intuition. I'm gonna follow that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You heard it here first.
Yeah. This year is gonna be even more exciting. So I'm really looking forward to all of these sort of like passion projects, like turning on and flipping that switch and coming to life. And it's gonna be next level. And I look forward to it. And we've got some people that we're hoping to add to our team soon who are gonna just even more take it to the next level. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Like if we looked at our business in terms of phases so far, there's been a few different ones. There's been like the moonlighting phase, and then there's been like the just Caitlin phase, and then there was like a just Adam phase, or maybe that's like a combined one at a time, and then there's like just us. Then there's the team, and now I feel like we're kind of on the verge of, you know, we're established. We're moving away from the startup first 5 years, call it, to like we're running, right?
Right.
So yeah,
And and it's a sprint, it's a run. Like,
right.
yeah. It's
I
not
think,
it's not for lack of effort, right? Like we're running it, and even you're burning some midnight oil a lot of times. And
well, I think it was Bruno asked me, he's like, well, what would it take for you to stop running or something like that when we did the NB show? And it's like, what do you mean stop running? We're in a race. Like,
I'm super excited for that show to come out. So MB interviewed us, but they did something completely different than they've ever done on their show. They split us up and asked us the same questions, and then asked us to say what we think the other person would have said. Like, so it was a little bit of like what was that old school game with the game show where they did that to like married couple? So this is like the business partnership version of that.
pretty fun.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
I
And Bruno's like,
find
oh,
out,
I hope I didn't ruin that partnership. I'm like, oh, thanks, Bruno.
right?
Silencio, Bruno.
Yeah, I'll have to tell him we give him a shout out here on our musics. So
And finally, our book.
yeah, actually worked on it today and we got a lot done, like a
Yes.
lot, some really cool ideas, I think.
Yeah, it's really starting to take form. And like right now, they're just kind of like sticky notes, in the timeline of the book, but some really good concepts that link in and out really nicely, characters that come in and out. So I'm super excited about, taking a scene and writing it and seeing what Dan has to say. So I think like the Monday, that's our task, right? We're going to take a scene each, pick one, and write the scene and see what we do. And that's the cool thing, is that when we write this scene, we can plug it in. Like we're using, guys, just so you know, we're using a tool called Miro, which is all sticky notes. And it's so much fun because multiple people can work at the same time and brainstorm. Highly recommend it for online meetings and brainstorming sessions. Anyway, so we could actually take those scenes and plug them in, right? Move them around, clip them about, talk about it, throw stuff against it, throw other sticky notes on it. So I'm excited. Do you know what scene you're gonna write? You're gonna pick first? I'll let you pick first. You're welcome.
Um, hmm. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick the opening scene then. The
Okay.
one you started it, and then we got some feedback on it. I thought I have an idea, or I don't know. It just appeals to me. I like that scene.
Okay.
If you're cool with that, what about you?
Yeah.
Or we could both work on it and then combine them.
I think I want to pick the crash scene.
Ooh, okay, excellent. That's right. There's a crash scene.
Right? Yeah.
Awesome.
When that pod gets pirated, that's my scene.
Okay, cool. We're gonna smooth
Which is like
this.
3 chapters in, but that's how we're gonna write this book. We're gonna write this book like our minds work, just everywhere.
That's it. Okay.
Go
Any
team.
last thoughts to finish this off?
Always be epic, my friend.
Always be epic. There you go. You heard it here first.